what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Thanks for hanging out for a lesson. Not the most popular Elton John song, but probably my favorite, so I want to show it to you guys. Amoreena, and it's got some great chords in it. It's just fun, and it's like taking piano stuff and translating it to guitar, which I enjoy doing. Also, thanks for supporting Marty Music, martymusic.com. You can check it out for some free courses, and let's learn this tune. All right, I'm going to start with the chord structure of the song. Just keep in mind we're translating piano to guitar, so there's a lot of weird kind of piano inversions that don't fit as comfortably on guitar. So just keep that in mind, but I'm going to start simple, and then we'll add embellishments along the way. So the intro is G to F, and so we could just start with basic chords. To F, and then E minor 7. And this is where those weird piano chords come in, but I think E minor 7 sounds the most like it. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A, and then I'm putting my pinky on the 3rd fret of the B. You could do it with your ring finger, like that. So we have G, E minor 7, then G again. Starts over, G, and then we go into what's basically the chorus chords, and it's a D major chord to an A major chord. But it's an inversion. It's got the 3rd in the bass, and so it's going to sound better or cooler or more like the piano by getting that ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string with this across the 2nd. So you have and then a C to G. And on that C, I'm kind of picking out the and then again, D, A, C, G. And then we go into the verse. And the verse is G to F this way, or the bar chord, lately, and the F chord. And then a C, but the E in the bass. Back to G. So G, F, C, with the E and G. Then B minor chord. And then E minor, D minor, and that once again that's, you know, it's a piano chord. It's really a D minor 6 there, but we're going to go E minor, D minor, C, back to G. So check it out. G chord, and the F chord, C chord. Then we go into the chorus. D to D to A, C, G, and then the D, A chord, C chord, G chord. Now a new thing. So we do a diminished chord. And I'm playing it right here. I'm thinking of it. Any one of these notes could be that root's diminished chord, in a diminished chord. I'm going to call it B diminished. So I've got 2nd fret with my middle finger, 3rd fret with my ring finger there, 1st fret on the G, 3rd fret with that pinky there. So, last chorus. Now the new chord. More really cool piano kind of stuff that comes out on more on the guitar here, right? So B diminished, and we're not playing that high E there. Doesn't sound horrible if it's in there, but we're not going for it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get that low E to ring out, and we're going to play. I mean, there's different ways to do it, but it's like, you know, if you have an A chord right here, we're moving it up. So it's an E suspended 4. You do it with one finger. Oops. You don't want that B string in there. You do it that way, you can. To an E major. So it's like E sus. So you can do it that way too. So you have, I like going, for whatever reason, that's how I did it. Okay, so from the chorus. New thing. So B diminished, E sus4 E. Scoot it over to A minor. Grab that 3rd fret, the low E with the pinky. And then an F chord. So. And then 2 kind of weird suspended chords happen after that. But let's go back to the beginning of the song now. So the intro, G, F, E minor 7, G, again, G, F, E minor 7, G, chorus chord. Again, D, A, C, and then G. Hold on, G. G. Now the verse. There's going to be a little bluesy G lick right there we'll add, but dun dun da 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 G. We're in the verse now. C, and I love my lady. B minor, E minor, D minor, C. Back to G. Now the verse again. G to the F chord. C. I love my lady. B minor, B minor, E minor, D minor, C. Back to G. Now we go to the chorus. Then the D to A chord. C chord with picking to G again. And the D to A rolls down. And the C. Now we go to the B diminished, and the B diminished, E sus4 E, A minor over G, F. All right, so now we need to get these little suspended chords going, and for guitar, this is how I think we're going to do it. Well, I know how I'm going to show it to you. E flat major chord. So I'm barring across the 6th fret. Ring fingers on the 8th fret of D, G, and B, but then my pinky is grabbing the 9th fret of the B. And then I just slide it down a half step to D, doing the same thing. So check it out, from the B diminished. A minor, G, F. Now we're going to go to that E. Then down a half step. flat, down a half step. So one thing that happens later on is when it goes to that diminished, it just is. It goes to this. So instead of the half step down, it goes back to a G, because then it cuts back. It does that as a way to get back to the D chorus again. So you got A minor over G, then the F, then E flat, but now to G, builds up. It falls down, All right, so now with some more embellishments, another thing, like when I say E minor 7, you'd have E minor 7 up here. That kind of stuff, with the just. So that'd mean D minor you have here. And B minor with the E root shape, like Little Wing. And then the hammer-ons on that major third with the G's and F's. C major, Hendrix major inversion. B minor. And then C major inversion. So that's a lot of the stuff that you naturally do more on the piano. So let's play through it from the intro, and then I'll set you on your way. Here we go. D. Hold on G, lick. B minor, E minor, D minor, C, back to G. Starts over. Chorus. B diminished. A minor, F, E flat, sus4. Then down a half step. Now with the intro, you could do a bar chord and hammer on that G string. So and that's kind of a piano thing. Or if you were in a band setting, not worrying about the lower strings, that's all. And that gives you your fingers more freedom to. So I'm just, I'm kind of thinking of that C chord as when a lot of times in other songs when you have, I'm picking through that. And then when you get into those verses, you have more of that different blues embellishments, but most certainly that hammering on that major third like we did in the intro. So for a G chord, if I'm covering those top three, then I hammer on that G string there. And then you also have this little sus, which comes from the 4 shape, but it happens real fast. So that'd be like the 5th. I've got the little box zone there for the G chord. For the verses. And he's doing all kinds of stuff like that on the piano, right? Also, when it holds on the G right before the vocals come in for the first time, it's got one of those classic things. And so that's just, I'm thinking of G, and I'm grabbing this little, this is where the piano and the names of the chords can be weird with guitar and piano, because you could kind of think of it as a D minor 6 little shape. But we're really doing it over G. So it's really, I think of it as just like a G blues move. You have that little piece of the C right there, and then that little minor 7 looking thing. You could also do it on the G string, right? So let's say the intro. All right, there it was. Thank you again for hanging out, watching the lesson. I hope you subscribe here to this channel and support the site, martymusic.com. I just want to say thank you again and again and again, and hope to see you in another lesson real soon.